Okay, so now we're going to use the geometric sequence to find the next three terms of our sequence. So now I'm going to look and see. I have a sub 1 is equal to 225. And then they also give me a sub n, which I recognize as my next term, is equal to a sub n minus 1, my previous term. And then it says we've got to multiply by 1/5. So I'm going to go ahead and start making my sequence here. I see that I have 225. And so now I'm going to make blanks for my next three terms. So I want to find my second term, my third term, and my fourth term because it's asking me for the next three. So second, third, fourth, that would be the next three terms in the sequence list. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is if I want to find the second term, that is finding a sub 2. So if I want to find the next term, I have to use the previous term, which is the number 225, and I'm going to multiply by 1/5. Now you can put that 1/5 in parentheses to show that we're multiplying. So now I'm going to get my calculator. I'm going to say 225 times, and you go ahead and use parentheses like I wrote on my paper, 1/5. And that gives me 45. So the second number in my sequence, second term, is 45. All right, now I want to find the third term. So I want to find a sub 3. Well, it says if I want to find the next term, then I have to use the previous term, which is the number 45. And then I have to multiply that term by 1/5. So let's see what 45 times 1/5 is going to give me, and that says 9. So it says my third term should be 9. And if I want to find the fourth term in my sequence, I'm going to take the previous term, which is 9, and I'm going to multiply it by 1/5. So 9 times 1/5 is 9/5. And your terms can be fractions because fractions are numbers on the number line. And then if I wanted to find the fifth term, I would take the previous term and I would just keep multiplying that last number that I find by 1/5 to get to the next number in the sequence. All right, let's try the next one. So it's telling me that the first term is -3, and it's asking me to find the next three terms in the sequence. So that's why I have 3 blanks. So I've got to find the second term, I've got to find the third term, and I've got to find the fourth term. Okay, so to find the second term, it tells me that I've got to take the previous term, which is -3, and I have to multiply by 3. So just check in my math in my calculator, -3, and I'm multiplying by 3, I'm going to get -9. So my second term is -9. And now I want to find the third term, which is a sub 3, which tells me if I want to find the next term, I have to use the previous term, which is -9, and I have to multiply by 3. So now I'm going to use my calculator. I'm going to say -9 times 3 is -27. So my third term is -27 in my sequence. And now I want to find the fourth term. So if I want to find the fourth term, I have to use the previous term, which is -27. And I have to multiply by 3. -27 times 3 is equal to a -81. And again, I'm going to draw some dots so I could continue this pattern on. If I wanted to find the fifth term, I would take -81 and I would multiply by 3 to get the fifth term. And I would keep multiplying the last term in the sequence to find the next term.